Hey guys, so I'm gonna try and go a little bit more in depth with the skills. So this one here, Wings of Ishmir, I'm using flight speed, grants a buff. It doesn't say what type of buff it is, but from the description here when I use it, it shows that it's damage. It's not much, but it helps. We're gonna use it with stamina. So every time you use this, we lose one stamina here. It does some stun, which helps. And this is really important. It gives force shield. So because every time we use this, let me show, we lose all the force shield, and we just stay with the HP, which is not good. So if we're in a tight spot, we can just use it, and if there's a lot of mobs, you pretty much gain it all back. So this will be our last room. This skill here, it gives some nice buffs. So resists for each mob that is around, so it helps. Add some stun. Increase the duration of the buffs that we're getting. Temporary block, which helps with the damage. So if I use it, you can see there it says 232,000, but if I use it, gives a little bit more, and it's good for defense as well. And this gives more, so you can see the difference here. It gives a little bit more. Anomaly. Okay, increase the area, pretty forward. Increase the duration. This is really good. Some bosses, they have those big projectiles that do some cold and freeze you, so this just makes them disappear. It's really good. To have more chance, I don't have much chance to do it, so it gives a little bit more. It pulls the mobs, it keeps pulling them, and allows to cast 2 times, which is good. This skill here I usually mostly because it helps a lot with the damage on the bosses. So I have this one, and this one. I don't know exactly what it does, but I know it helps giving a little bit of damage boost, especially on bosses, which is good. And then I use those two to kind of help with cleaning the map, those ads and all that. Okay, it gives stamina, so same as the Sovereign Shout, it also gives stamina back. So I pretty much can spam this because I have them in a lower cooldown. It comes up pretty quick, see? So stamina, increase the duration. Instead of 2 seconds, it's 3, and I can pass through mobs with this. It's really good. Clears the ailments, so if I have dots on me, I can just, and they're gone, and my force shield starts to regen. So it's really good for bosses fights. I can move through enemies, so sometimes they're surrounding me. If I can't jump or for some reason, I can just use this and pass. Breaks crowd control, so if I'm freeze or stunned, I can just use it and it removes and lowers the cooldown a little bit, which is good. Now, Juggernaut. so it increases the damage absorption, gives more. So what we need is to absorb more. The more it absorbs here, the more damage we'll do. So I have this one. This reduces the cooldown. More damage absorption. More just to help so that when we use it, we keep ahead of 750 rage because of this passive here. Okay, here. So if it's above 750, we will do double damage. If we're below that, it just does a normal hit. Okay, keep in mind that if I use it and I'm like at 800 and something, but then before I use for the explosion it's below like at 714 or something, it will do less damage, it will do normal damage. So the more rage I have there, the more safe I am to always do double damage. And here, more absorption. Passive 3, might as well explain that a little bit. So max force shield, so it doubles, and here it gives a little bit more health. So it's mandatory. We have to have this to have lots of force shield. Life leech regains force shield instead of health, so very important as well. And this makes so that dots and all that stuff doesn't go to our health. It first goes to force shield. More force shield. We need it. It's really important. Some force shield here, here, here. I intend to grab this to add a few more block because my survivability is not that good. So I will have that one as soon as I can. We need critical. It's really important for this build. If we don't crit, we're not killing anything faster than. So we really need a lot of crit. At the moment I have like 51% I think for attack skills. So sometimes it fails to do the crit, so you can see that I don't kill anything, but I'm in a good value now, so I will try and keep improving with my gear, but 51, it's kind of decent for now. Physical damage, and here it gives more resists, because I'm still using a helm with resists. I have to keep a few, so it doubles the resist I have on my helm. Here just force shield, force shield, force shield, more force shield. I can apply now one additional ailment. So with anomaly, I'm doing stasis, and for now I have freeze, but I really wanted to use curse. Still need to change some gear to be able to do that, because curse, with the description here, it makes the mobs take more damage, so they take additional damage with the max curse stacks, 40% more. I guess if I have more stacks, I can do a little bit more, but I don't have that for now. I have freeze, but I really want to put curse here and stasis. So yeah, so this is to help with that. Yeah, this is really important. It keeps us at max rage, and gives double damage. No brainer. Okay, so here a little bit more block. because we're using one-hander. Global life. If you can find some gear with this, we don't need it, but I don't have it, so it's required because I don't use this all the time. I used to have it for global leech, but sometimes I forget to use it, so most of the times I would die without knowing why. It was because it was not leeching every time I did the explosion, so it would not get me back to full. So I just, because I'm lazy, I put that one there. But it can be replaced with something else, like here, for example, or here. A little bit more damage. Force shield, and then this is amazing. If you do like 30 million damage, this will add that other damage 1.5 seconds after, so it's pretty much double damage all the time as well. So yeah, this is it. Some crit damage, really important as well. I really wanted to get here as well, and this block efficiency. So if I keep leveling up, probably I will add those and those. I will try and get this one as well. Try and get this one here, because when we do the explosion, our force shield is below 50%, so it's 25% more damage. Attack damage, sorry. Here it doesn't make much sense because I can still grab 15, so it's 5 extra more. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Hope you guys liked it. Have fun.